Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revelation Mer-Man. Let's get into it! Let's begin our underwater journey with a look at the packaging. And here on the top, 30 points of articulation, a hook, a barcode, Masterverse, that nice cracky scroll that we've come to expect and I guess love with our Masterverse figures. Sliver of the window here that carries around to the front with a border. 6 and up, Netflix original. Nice big window on the front here showcasing the figure and his accessories. Masters of the Universe Revelation Mer-Man Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, MattelShop.com print, contents, one figure, accessories, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, Mer-Man, Ocean Warlord. On this side, some great artwork of Mer-Man. Let's take a look at the back. Mer-Man, Ocean Warlord. Prior to Skeletor's disappearance, Mer-Man was the Lord of Destruction's reluctant ally. He commanded an army of Aquaticans and terrorized the Crystal Sea, proving to be a valuable resource in the fight against He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Their inability to see eye to eye, however, often led to their downfall. And then we've got some nice artwork there of Mer-Man with all kinds of monsters from the deep in the back there. Here we have the Cross Sail, Revelation Mer-Man, Princess of Power Grizzlor, New Eternia Buzz-Off, New Eternia Faker. Also available, e-sold separately, subject to availability, colors and decoration may vary. Mattel, empowering the next generation to play. And recycled stuff. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And here we have handy dandy tweezers. And let's take a look at his extra sets of hands first. Here's a swimming hand on an in and out hinge. Here's a fist on an in and out hinge. And you notice only 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. And then here's another C grip. He's got one C grip on him and one swimming hand on him. Here's the other C grip, and it's also on an in and out hinge. And then here is the other fist. Again, on an in and out hinge, and it looks to be they're all molded in this goldish color. So it's got a little bit of swirly twirly to it. Then, of course, we have the infamous corncob sword, which doesn't look so corncobby anymore. That looks very bone. And then the rest of it looks like maybe it's coral of some kind. And it does have a little bit of a wash in there to kind of help the details stand out. It's this is very cool looking. I would hate to get smacked with this thing. Well, let's take a look at the figure himself. I've got some nice paint apps on the face here for the teeth, the eyes, and the mask around the side of the eyes, or all around the eyes rather. It's not really a mask, it's just the way his skin's colored. Of course, his armor has a nice crustacean-y look to it, and it has this jewel in the middle of it, but it's crooked and I couldn't get it straightened up. I may have to put some heat on it and see if I can straighten it up from there. Again, his classic fin belt buckle and the seaweed loincloth. And I don't know if it's all molded in the swirly twirly. It looks like it is. And it doesn't look like this is an overlay of any kind. It looks to be part of the arm, so this must be a paint app here. He's got some paint apps here on the belt other than, you know, this, and then the outline of top and bottom and the studs on the belt. And then nice coral looking pieces on his shin armor, which again looks to be in that swirly twirly plastic, and it looks like the whole shin is or at least the whole armor pieces. It's got some paint app right here across the top, it looks like, but this is a separate piece. And then his feet, 3 toes. Well, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that high. He can barely look down. Let's see, chicken neck, probably not with the armor on. Oh yeah, I got a little chicken neck there. And let's see, he got some waggle. He's got a little bit of waggle in there. He can do the full exorcist. At the shoulder, the armor kind of gets in the way. It will do a full 360 degrees if you swing it out around the armor. And then also at the shoulder comes up to about 90 degrees. Cut at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbows. And it gives you that much bend. 360 degree rotation at the wrist on an in and out hinge, and in and out hinge on the other side as well. There is a cut where the chest and the abdomen meet. Gives him all kinds of hula motion in there. He can bend backwards that far. Good for swimming poses. He can crunch forward that far. And of course, leaning left and right. And let's see, will he do the full 360 degrees at that joint? Yes, he will. And then there's also a cut at the waist that the overlays get in the way a little bit, but that does give you another 360 degree rotation. At the hips, he gives you that much of the splits, so almost the full splits there. Kicks forward that far. Let's get that arm out of the way. And then steps back maybe a step and a half, 2 steps. Cut at the upper thigh for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. Very nice. Gives you that much bend. The armor on the leg does get in the way just slightly, but it doesn't hinder the movement much. At the upper shin, there is a boot cut or an armor cut, and that gives you a 360 degree rotation. At the ankles, tilt down that far, tilt up that far, and it does have a forward facing pin for a rocker, although the way this armor is shaped here around the ankle, it doesn't give you a whole lot. That, my friends, is a look at this very cool Mer-Man and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons, and here we have the Masterverse Revelation Pre-Time Jump Mer-Man next to the Revelation Post-Time Jump Mer-Man and Post-Time Jump Evil Lyn of Master of the Universe Revelation. For our final set of comparisons, here we have Revelation Pre-Time Jump Mer-Man with, from Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for our final Masterverse comparison, we have the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on Masters of the Universe Masterverse Revelation Pre-Time Jump Mer-Man, I have to say, this is the Mer-Man that they should have put out first. I probably still would have gotten the other Mer-Man, but this one he's just better. It's more classic, and I really like the look of this. The crustacean style armor, the newly forged, I guess, corncob sword with extra details that helps it look like, I guess, what it was supposed to originally look like, which was not a corn cob or corn on the cob, but it more looks like it was grown out of coral now. And the decos on this guy is just, I really like this version of Mer-Man. And I can't wait to see if they do a new Eternia version of him, which would be awesome. But I don't know how they could improve on this Mer-Man to make a new Eternia Mer-Man. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that pans out. The only real issue I have with this figure is the jewel on the chest plate of his armor is a bit crooked, and I may be able to heat that up and straighten it up. I'm not sure yet. I haven't tried yet. So, something for the future. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.